Good evening, my darlings. How are you doing this fine evening? I hope you're doing well.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
Okay, thanks for your input, Spy. Anyway, so we got this this here event that we got to get done. Although I was thinking maybe we could check out some more antidotes, antidotes. They'll find the antidote. These anecdotes. Or there aren't any. Do we seriously go through all of them? Huh. I think so. Sometimes, you know, person will pop up behind you when you
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous.
when you use one of these alchemy tables. And I'm pretty sure that talking to them counts as an anecdote. Yeah. What's up? Oh, look, I'm doing so many things. Oh, hey, Aoife.
All right, this should do the trick.
Preparing meds for baby saurians?
Ah, sharp eye, traveler. Here, check this out. A new formula I just whipped up. Works like a charm for juvenile saurians suffering from appetite loss. Just one problem. It's too good. If juveniles without appetite issues eat it, let's just say they start binging. Case in point,
Gives them the munchies.
the cuckoo swiped 2 tablets while I wasn't looking, and...
Still got room for seconds, bro.
Yep, I'd say it works. I see his vocabulary has
Profile
increased.
needs a tweak. Otherwise, Natlan's gonna have a juvenile saurian obesity epidemic shortly. Oof.
No way, bro.
That did not match the voice line. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm wondering if maybe some anecdotes are hidden behind others. Troculus resonance tone. Oh, right. Duh. Like, what's that? Yeah, it's the thing that you can use to hunt down electroculi. Every region has Oculus Stone, except for Nodcry. And I forgot. It's been a while. Having the updated treasure compasses made me forget some things. I don't know, I'm just gonna check here real quick. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. What I am gonna worry about is the last quest in this event series. Variations on the Song of the Dragon and Freedom. The Knights of Favonia's headquarters and participate in the test. The test! Yeah, I'm interested in that whole Echoes of Memory thing right now.
All right, we made it. Time for round 2. Huh? Was this bubble this color before? Is something wrong?
Yeah, that looks like Abyssal Corruption.
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
It's the abyss.
What? That can't be! How would the power of the abyss even get in there?
You sure know your stuff, Traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
I think it's Alice playing a prank. Yeah, it's hard to describe. It's abyssal in nature, but also not a threat? Or maybe not. What?
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power. At least for now.
You
Interesting.
created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
I have a
New magic
somewhat
does
of
often
an
come
idea.
with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information first.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to event participants. My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
No. Yeah. Don't make her break a promise to Klee. Breaking a promise to Klee might make her angrier than all of Dotori's scheming combined.
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation?
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head
Alice
into the
has her
bubble and
priorities,
confirm a few
and
things.
I love that.
It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
You sure about that?
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay? This is your magic, after all.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
What was today's story meant to be again?
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon abyss-corrupted Dvalin. Then,
Oh no.
everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm Terror's lair, purges him of abyssal influence, and there you have it. Happy ending.
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
Something like that.
Well, we've got the gang from back then all here. Let's go in and find out what's happening.
Count me in too. Potential threat or not, if there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger, I need to get to the bottom of it.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic, getting to work together like this again.
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that too.
Yes,
Oh,
that was for fun.
Duke,
That which
coming back?
confronts us now is a real crisis. So I suppose the memories just came back to me all at once.
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
Well, I suppose I am a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Hey,
I mean, that's the
don't be
job.
embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all grow closer. Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be
Sharing our
surprised like
feels.
Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment. Too.
Oh, Paimon.
Hang on. Was that a compliment?
Before we set off,
Yes and no.
I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble.
I
right
do
now
think
is a huge
Venti could have
unknown.
worded that a little bit
I was
better.
able to
A little
maintain
bit more
contact
more
before,
poetic.
But right now,
Mo-
all I can observe
poetic.
within is chaos. So I imagine communication might be cut off as well. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
There's also
And it won't be the
last resort
last.
I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Just don't do it while we're in there.
If it comes down to it.
All right, I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide whatever external fixes and support I can in the meantime.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Sound good?
All right, let's go.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt?
Abyssal corrupted
Come in at the same
Mondstadt.
time? Where are the others?
Bubble must be highly unstable right now. Or they all got vaporized on entry. Oh, hey Venti.
Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters!
We should go help him.
Yeah!
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door.
And we have no healer.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Okay, but it seemed fine regardless. Also, aren't these abyssal wolves, these rift wolves, Rhine-Daughter's creation? Right, please. Thank you. Leaping. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure these Rift Hounds should not be here unless the corruption came from the outside. What I was thinking is that maybe the Abyss was being born inside this thing, inside the bubble. But I don't think that's the case. Ooh boy.
Think you can get away?
Hello? Thank you.
Brace yourselves.
Oh boy. Could really use a healer.
Much so. Thanks
Jean,
to your timely arrival.
would be
But
would appreciate
Mondstadt
you.
looks like it's in bad shape.
Story's all messed up now.
Yeah! The city's crawling with abyssal monsters. It's almost like we've already lost.
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first.
Good point. Let's go!
Oh no. And there's Dvalin, corrupted by the Abyss again.
Look! It's Dvalin! Is that just Paimon, or does he look way worse than back then?
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified in the
goodness.
past?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power. If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters, and this disaster will never end. We also need to get our hands on one of them.
Right, so I can purify it.
No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin. I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though. Just like back then.
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now I'm sure this situation is more than simple chaos. It seems more like an alternate version of events, and I have some idea of how it came to be.
So do I. But we should find our companions first.
Well, monsters abound no matter where we look. You
Oh,
choose where to go, and I'll follow.
I certainly would like to know how it came to be. I don't suppose there are any hints? Yeah, no. Jean! Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. I would certainly like a healer traveler, by the way. Just
Here we go.
oh, why, Jean? Why don't you have full power, full energy?
Brace yourselves.
Okay, come on. No, why? It's so close.
Barbados, guide us.
Nope. Kept trying to hit 4. You know that shield's not gonna last forever, my guy. To be fair, I guess any other characters would have been decent. Oh, hello.
Yahoo!
Please switch. Goodness. Because right now, having the Traveler as my main DPS is not ideal. I was gonna say, oh, we could go with Venti, but I think he needs a second. No? Yeah, he needs a second one for the normal attack and fusion. Second
Thanks for the
Hextech
help.
character.
I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing. It's a bit too true to life.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our advantage.
I see. In that case, let's get moving.
Have you seen Varka, by the way? We haven't found him yet.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice.
He might be at the upper levels. Let's search together.
But yeah, any of the characters would have been fine because we could have used D-Luke instead of
We should go
Traveler.
first.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Because we could use D-Luke instead of Traveler, or we could use Varka instead of Traveler. So even while he was severely injured, it would have been fine. So we wouldn't have to have on-fielded him. This way. Oh. I guess that would be... Well, it would have been nice if I had switched to Jean first. Oh, hey, D-Luke.
Hey, D-Luke is over there.
I swear by my sword.
Brace yourselves.
Oh my goodness. Lots of dudes. Okay, I'm just getting rid of his shield. I don't want to be wasting...
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo!
Oh yeah, let's glide in the middle of combat.
Wind, here.
Great idea. Yeah, that was not the correct way to be facing D-Luke.
Made it. Thanks for the assist. Mondstadt is.
They probably should have checked to see if we were out of
Did you see any
combat
knights
before
or
playing
civilians
that.
on the way here.
No.
And my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city and evacuated all civilians to a different location.
Abandon the city?
In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible they had no other choice. But none of that matters now. An empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention to protecting civilians for one.
Okay, Batman.
This thing. It looks like one of Dvalin's tears. I don't feel good about just leaving it here.
That happens to be just what we were hoping to find. Let's take it with us.
Wait, what about Varka? Have you seen him?
No, I'm not sure where he is. We'll just have to keep looking. Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can
Also,
be
without
careful.
any Peck in the team, gonna be having a bit of a hard time.
Go!
I swear by my sword.
Hmm. Oh. Oops.
Verdict is...
This is like, why would I ever use this team? What is? You don't have a second Hexerai for Venti. And Traveler, just what use is he serving here? And what in the world? Oh, well, I guess that would have made things a bit easier.
Here we go.
I like the kind of team that if you're just starting out and your first pull was Venti, but you lost your 50-50 to Jean, and your second pull was Diluc, or your second pull you also lost your 50-50. What am I doing? Yeah, it's fine. Then maybe this would make sense as your team if you really wanted to only use 4 stars and Traveler. That was very rude of you, sir. Oh gosh.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Wait, hear me.
Yes, indeed. Burn, sir. Poverty wings. What do I have Diluc equipped with as far as wings go? I don't know.
Let's play.
Hopefully not the poverty wings. Even though they do kind of look pretty decent on him.
I swear by my sword.
Oh yeah. Could have had some Electro there, I guess. What the heck? Oh. I see. Never mind. Yeah, so, interesting. I forget what I was gonna say.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure there is some benefit off-field to Pyro Traveler, right?
Retribution!
Or am I crazy? And like, there's no point in that whole, in his, either his E or his Q, unless you're gonna be on field with him. All right,
Brace yourself.
that's all of them, I suppose. Why do you give me poverty wings when I give you nothing but love? You know what? Nah. Do your thing, Rifthound.
Huh? What happened? The statue's broken!
Oh my goodness.
The Grandmaster should be over there. Come on, let's hurry.
This would be a lot more tense if you could play dead characters.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
And an idea for that, you know. Gacha game, but in the course of the story, the characters that you can play as die, and you kind of
We're here to help.
Perfect timing.
you can either summon their spirit, or in the case of combat like Genshin, you'd be able to embody them. All right.
Let's play! Time for takeoff.
Barbados, guide us.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right. I gotta break the void shield with the traveler. That's why he's got the pyro thing. So I wanted to check because he is attacking a lot faster. Yeah, R3 is that? Oh no, it's just a flat 10%. It doesn't increase with refinement. I wonder. Vertical power, no. He just seems to be attacking a lot faster than I remember. And I mean, it's not like I'm expecting him to attack as slow as a normal Claymore user.
Yes,
It's very.
the honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Varka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
You want to abandon the bubble?
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again. Do you copy? It's me, Nicole. Alice just got back too.
Yeah, we can hear you now! What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that. Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events within.
Causal. Oh my gosh! How did that end up in the final?
Because Dvalin
In
was
the final take.
identified, we've encountered a major bug.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Wait, but even if the traveler never showed up, you could have done something, right, Venti?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Varka? Through the mage's scryglass?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the Abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Wait, does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
So, if we want to resolve this crisis,
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this. No time to lose, right? We've got Klee waiting for us after all.
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits. This is it. Ready, everyone?
More than.
of course.
I'm a little confused as to the rules of this, though.
Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Teyvat. Were you nervous back then?
Oh yeah.
How about now?
I'm not nervous. We've all
But-
grown a lot since then.
Yeah, I'm not nervous
We
now.
overcame this challenge once, and we can do it again.
I'm just confused.
Who leads in you?
Because I was given to understand that the Dvalin in the bubble was being played by the actual Dvalin.
Summon a familiar
but,
now
I
utterly
don't know.
warped.
You alright, Barbados?
That
Turning
didn't
the
look good.
surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard in Teyvat if I didn't rise to the occasion?
I have heard enough.
Would have been nice if they had composed a little bit of music for that. Very pretty. It's like the wings of a butterfly.
Well, this hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever.
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
For massive damage? Oh, you jerk.
Up the ante! Shred him!
Absolute jerk behavior.
Here we go!
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
That's interesting. Looks like the
Nice job!
that shield. It looked like the shield for what was it? For those chickens, those Nodcry chickens. Obviously, it wasn't the same because we didn't need crystallized to take care of it. Quickly. Ow. Rude.
Barely a scratch! Wait, hear me.
Again with this? Come on. In fact, a lot of this reminds me of the Wild Hunt stuff. a little bit more. There we go. Really? I got damaged during the cutscene. See, am I crazy? Or is that the same shield graphic that's used for the chickens and that one boss over near the doctor fight?
Thunder! Thunder!
Yeah.
Time to switch positions.
Ooh. Ow. Are you gonna land anytime soon, my guy? Yeah, whatever. You can just heal it off.
I swear by my sword.
Shrimp! Thunder! Warrior sweeping in!
Really? Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Really? Most annoying part about this boss fight, by the way.
Brace yourself.
Nope, nope. Okay.
Barbados, guide us.
Come on. Get this over with.
Thunder!
I probably could have launched up here. To be perfectly honest. Ow. You know, that would be really nice for exploration. Just saying, Gene. Also seems like could have been Venti who did that, because that's an actual power that he... Hey, Milky. How goes the evening for you? Sorry, let me... Milky Way. I suspected, but I didn't know. Sorry, my chat window kind of cuts off names. I need to fix that. Oh, is that the real Dvalin? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Dvalin, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Yeah, in an air-to-air battle, it might be nice if maybe some people could use some bows. Maybe it would have been a good idea for us to bring some more bows.
But someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's
Okay,
your
or
turn to be the hero.
or we could just do a boarding maneuver.
Over hero any day.
He is not beating the Batman allegations. Well, he definitely has a preference for using fire.
Hmm? Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I'm here to play!
Alice, you've been blowing things up without your daughter. That is not very nice. The bubble crisis is resolved without incident, while Alice and Nicole fix the flaws in the magic to prevent any recurrence of the problems. Klee doesn't notice a thing and embarks on a relaxing adventure alongside her mother and Nicole. Didn't notice anything? Really? Now, the only issue left for the knights to resolve might be the window Dvalin broke.
Looks like it was a happy ending after all. It was kind of like a choo-choo cart ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
And the highly classified information out on the streets of
As long
Mondstadt.
as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a later date. In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
If there are, I'm sure Alice can take care of it.
The mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Well, I mean, they kind of do what with the whole, you know,
Sounds like a great
abyssal
idea.
corruption thing.
Tonight, it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even
Isn't
better.
that nice?
Count me in.
Say no more! You had me at fine wine.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too, right, Jean?
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along?
I've still got questions for Alice. I'll wait for her to get back from her adventure with Klee.
Okay, all's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
I'm glad we got to see Alice and Klee together this event.
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Any books on Wonderland here? Maybe a mirror? Maybe you could find a magic.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. She had a splendid time in the bubble. Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure.
Wait,
Nicole,
hold on.
keep an eye
But
on
what
them,
about the
Of course.
story difference? Disaster we experienced. That was fate before we changed it, right?
put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Let us not forget the courageous dragon slayer in the story. Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Varka have been back by then?
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise, do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. Those who can observe fate
Oh,
see
yes.
the good and the bad of what could have happened.
Better to focus on your own
But all that
future rather
matters
than
is what
the
did
past of
happen.
alternate
Those
realities.
alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
Alright.
There's something else. The abyssal power inside the bubble was far too real.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing.
That's worrisome.
Just kidding.
Okay.
I would never be so careless. Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass.
The hatred carried by fate. I mean, I'm pretty sure that... wasn't the Abyss supposed to be, like, the remains of the original creator of Teyvat?
This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Paimon gets it. It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality. And thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time.
I see. No wonder the Abyss is so full of hatred.
It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
I'm sure that has to change the interpretation of various Abyss monsters and even the Abyss Order, right? And I wonder about that, how it's connected with Conria. I mean, I guess there were the cataclysm in Conria was an explosion of alternate fates. Right? Fates that are not chosen. Maybe that's that was the real cause of the abyssal monsters overrunning Conria. Having crossed swords with the abyss many times, I'm beginning to think along the same lines too.
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Whatever for? Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
You were blowing up fish. That's not allowed.
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear. Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Oh.
So she gets to spend some more time with Klee, I guess.
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
All the fish blasting, yeah, I imagine. Sentenced to quite a long fate. I don't know, is the confinement with Klee, or is it actually solitary confinement?
Here, I'll draw him for you. Look, this is the bad guy who made a whole bunch of trouble for Daddy. It's all his fault Daddy couldn't make it back this time.
That big meanie! We should blow him up!
That's right.
Well, I guess it's confirmed.
But thanks to the honorary knight and his friends, he's not going to be much trouble anymore.
Yay! The honorary knight is the best!
So it's confirmed that Klee's father is still alive. Alice's husband.
Whoa! Looks like it's been fixed already!
Okay.
Ah,
They could have just
that
made an
explains the loud
alternate
noise
set
I
for
heard
this.
outside. So it was Dvalin who fell into the river.
For the event.
Considering his size, the fact that he broke a single window and not the entire wall seems like a feat of magic in itself.
Thanks for helping with the repairs, you two. This place looks as good as new now.
Does that count as a great feat of alchemy then?
Okay, I guess. That makes sense. Dawn Winery. Enter the bubble world. Alright. Well, just... The whole thing with Klee and Alice, it's just... I love it so much. What is this now? Is that from Fontaine? Obviously, this isn't used to make wine. Or is that...
There you are. I've been
Not
looking
dry.
everywhere for you.
Hey, Momo. GM. How you doing?
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking for a piece
You
of
missed it!
equipment we need.
You missed Alice and Klee.
Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. We maximize the use of every piece of lab equipment we have. So if something hasn't been used in a while, it's usually pretty old. Take this, for example.
It was pretty sweet.
We've used
I'm
it a
not
few
gonna lie.
times before, but we found the effectiveness and ease of use somewhat lacking, so it was sidelined quite quickly. According to the manual,
We'll go back to
it
the
was meant to be
to the
placed in
confinement
city,
room.
but it went missing after being tossed into the magic bubble. Luckily, I found it. I just don't know why it ended up here of all places.
Oh, okay.
All that matters is that you found it in the end, right? We'll contact Nicole.
Oh, it's been a day.
Spot.
Oh my
Great.
goodness.
Thank you so much.
But the good news is that I'm gonna be back to my normal eating habits tomorrow. And that, oh my goodness,
Can't
finally.
you be here at all?
Definitely not.
Anybody, no? Nobody wants to claim him? Oh, there you go.
never seen such a large turtle in my life. There was a time, back when I was little, when almost every child in Mondstadt had a turtle as a pet. It was
Back when you
quite
were
the
little,
trend.
you're still little.
Oh, yeah! Gene and Diluc mentioned that a
Well.
long time ago.
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Small pets like that always are.
Not to mention the salmonella.
Wait, you had one too?
Is that so strange?
Yes.
Oh, no, of course not.
What should we do with this tent tortoise?
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind the cathedral. I'll even build it a pool. Can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like a tough cookie.
Not happening. The next
Aw.
thing you know, you'll have an invasive species on your hands.
Yeah, fair enough.
Tell that mage to put it back where she found it.
Guess that's for the best.
Yeah, it's always good to avoid invasive species. I don't use cologne. First of all, I can't stand like there's a particular thing, particular types of chemicals that they add to perfumes and colognes, and it just I can't stand that. It's not as bad as like air freshener. Air freshener destroys my respiratory system. But cologne and perfume, I'm quite sensitive to that. So yeah, I avoid that. One's for women, one's for men. As far as I'm aware, that's the main difference. I think probably there's a difference in the type of chemicals they use, but I don't know. Now that said, so I was talking about like how cologne is not really something I can use. I would like to make my own cologne. That is that's like just all natural. It's just infusions and extracts, right? So you know, I'd buy some like I don't know some vodka or something like that, and I'd soak some wood chips in it. I add a little bit of that, along with you know maybe some water. Well, no, actually, I think the wood chips would do better in water than alcohol, but like leather maybe in alcohol. And so a little bit of that, and you know, just and like blend just a few scents together, and spritz it without those. It's not. Yeah, no, it is chemicals these days. It used to not be chemicals. It used to be some pretty nasty stuff that they would put in perfumes and colognes. Can't believe they're all here. What's up, guys?
Such a succulent fragrance of grapes. Ah, this place
Ask me for
is
directions,
heaven.
Arnold.
Had I a mouth that could move, I doubt I could resist eating them right off the vine.
This is awesome.
Whoever lives
Actually,
in here
wine
is a
grapes you
person
don't
of
want to be
means
eating.
indeed. Even in a storybook world like Simulanka.
I've heard that they taste not so good.
Wait, but this is a world inside a story too, isn't it? Oh, hello. Is something wrong?
My apologies, but the event taking place at Dawn Winery is not open to the public quite yet. Allow me to show you around a different area.
Ah, I see. That's unfortunate.
Oh, it's Noelle! Hey there!
Oh, hello, you two.
How'd you come to be stationed here?
Well, Miss Alice thought things might get complicated around here, so she said she needed someone capable who could get the job done.
And that's Noelle.
Flattered her way into dumping a bunch of work on you? Stuff that isn't even related to the Knights at all?
Well, it is kind of related to the
Oh,
Knights.
no. Mr. Diluc was there, too. He said he would appreciate some help guiding the tour groups from different worlds that are here to visit.
Tour groups from different worlds? Oh, right!
Well, like I said, you just... I mean, really, the whole purpose of a cologne is just having a scent, right? There are certain things that you can add to colognes to empower the scent or to make it last longer, things like that. But it's just scent, you know? And so that's really what I would do is I would just make infusions and not elixirs, extracts of various things, like wood, like leather. I can't remember what the other thing I was other things I was thinking. I do think I was thinking spices, maybe like a couple of spices, seasonal, right? So like nutmeg would be a winter spice. Maybe cinnamon for autumn. I guess it would be different herbs. It would be maybe rosemary. I think rosemary for summer. I'm trying to think if rosemary would be more of a summer or a spring thing. But yeah, my idea was like I would have like a mix of scents, a blend of scents for each season, and it'd be kind of like the scents of the season. And all of them would be leather. All of them would have a little bit of leather, and then there would also be a different type of wood for each season, like pine, for example, for winter. I'd probably want like cherry wood for spring, maple for autumn, and I can't remember what it was gonna be for summer. And then it would be a flower. I'd probably make an extract of it. An infusion of the flower. And then an extract from the spice. And then I just mix them all together. I mix the infusions and the extracts together, and then I just put it in like a spray bottle. There you go. She really puts you to work, huh?
Oh, it's all right. I'm happy to help.
Actually, there was someone at my last job who actually had much more trouble with cologne and perfume than I did. Now that just remembering that. That was actually where my idea, if I can say words, professional streamer, by the way, where that idea came from. Well, that's not correct, but I'm guessing that's intentional. Well, the alcohol would be the extracts. The infusions would be water. That's the thing. Feels like I can smell the sea again.
Another tent? Huh. This one's kind of nostalgic too.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground.
Nice.
But we still needed an additional rest area for the guests, so we set up this tent instead.
Huh. Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the mages or get some hints. Kind of like we were able to do back then, remember?
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is almost identical.
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small little wave rider. It's all taking me back.
However,
cinnamon is actually more of the winter one, I think, and
even make it across
nutmeg
the
would be autumn.
That's what stuck with me the most.
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't dead weight in that situation.
Now that, for my method, it would be difficult. With this, but making one that smells like the sea. I mean, they have
be my guest.
Chemicals that smell like basically everything.
The expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end.
Chemicals that taste like basically everything.
I imagine there will be another chance to set off in the near future.
There are glands in a beaver's butt that they can that produce a chemical that they can extract to smell like vanilla. And now you know. Now you are cursed with the knowledge. As am I. Count me in.
That's our honorary knight. No matter the mission, you always have a place among our ranks.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation, then. I have other things to do in the meantime. The intel I have on hand is pulling me in 100 different directions, but unfortunately, time off isn't one of them.
Alright, let's find this last discrepancy real quick. And then I can show you... Or you can hear the scene with Alice and Klee at the door. Guessing it's somewhere along this side, right? Gotta be. Or... Those pumpkins are unusual, right? No? Okay. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Up top? No, there's no way for us to get up top. No. Seriously, where's this discrepancy? Because the one at the flower stand in Mondstadt was very subtle. So I'm a little worried that there's gonna be another one that's like super subtle and it's like, did you not notice? What is that? Oh. The crystal flies are flocking behind the winery slightly to the side? What? Oh. Well, it's not really all that subtle, but still. Someone's catching crystal flies here, huh? Smart move. Alright. Cataclysm and
I heard
Apocalypse.
this
What's
thing
going
was
on?
terribly ineffective when first invented. You could only catch 10 in a week. Why, the research staff barely wanted to touch it, let alone improve it.
But for some reason, it gained traction among adventurers once it entered the market.
True, it takes time. It beats having to do it yourself, I suppose.
But there are so many crystal flies around here. Surely it's not that difficult to just do it the old-fashioned way?
It's a bit far, though. Just imagine how tiresome it was back in the day, having to come out here over and over again, and no gadget to help. Does that count as
yes.
on private property, I wonder?
I suppose it hardly matters anymore.
That was very painful.
Adventurers aren't quite so keen on crystal flies nowadays.
Yeah, fair enough.
They are a-changin', eh?
So
You don't need nearly as much these days.
What are they mumbling about?
Beats me. Alright. And with that, it's done. Hello? Done. Oh. Let's leave. That's right, I forgot. Alright. So we're gonna listen here at the door. Wait, we can't? No! Aww. Hold on, let's see if we leave and come back if it's possible. I would have loved to have heard that again. To have heard the scene again. Welcome to the Knights of Favonius. How may I help? Where's this? This is the main... if you have any questions, feel free to ask anytime. One of these doors is locked. That room's not open to outsiders. Well, it doesn't involve some internal secret of the Knights of Favonius or anything. That room is actually solitary confinement. To be honest, this room has more or less become Klee's private property. Every time she's locked in there, you can hear some crackling noise, like she's researching new explosives in there. Sure that she won't ignite any of her bombs in here, but if she ever slips up, it just worries me. Okay, that's his normal dialogue. Well, that's a shame. I mean, you can go back on the VOD. It's like 55 minutes in or so. Somewhere between like 53 and 55 minutes, I think. Actually, you know what? I can check that. Oh no, quite a bit more than that. So negative 1830. Yeah, actually it's about 53 minutes, we'll say. Is when we go and listen by the door and we hear Alice and Klee together, which is just adorable. I am so glad that Klee is being able to spend time with her mom and Alice is being able to spend time with her daughter. It's just anyway. And it just it's so sweet. Alice loves her daughter very much, and Klee loves her mom very much, and they're both agents of chaos very much together. But it's very adorable. And a particular character gets mentioned, not named, but mentioned. Confirmation that he is in fact still alive, and we will probably be meeting him one of these days. But for now, we'll just have to be content with that knowledge. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna, you should head back to bed, and I'm gonna get ready for bed myself. So anyway, and that goes for all 3 others of you watching as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your night is a good one, and I will see you later. Heart hands.